Good morning, Year 6. It is Tuesday the 12th of January, and today in maths we are going to be using division to solve problems. Okay then, so to warm up our brains, we have got some questions here. Now, question 1 asks us to find a quarter of £868. Now, if we can remember, to find a fraction of an amount, we need to divide by the denominator and then multiply by the numerator. Okay, so if we use that to help us today. Now you should know that 4 is obviously a quarter, and to work out a quarter you can halve the number, then halve the number again. So that would help us nice and easy today with this question here. So I'm going to halve 868, so that is 434. Which is here. Now I've halved it, I've divided it by 2, but now I need to divide it by 2 again. So my answer is going to be, okay, so that would be £217. Oh, it's not typing. There we go, let's try again. £217. Okay, so there is my answer. Let's just get rid of that first number there. Okay, now to work out 3/4, our 3 is our numerator, so I've already worked out 1/4. So now I've divided by the denominator, which is 4, to get 217. I now need to multiply by the numerator, so I need to do £217 multiplied by 3. Okay, so I can do a short multiplication here. Make my numbers a little bit bigger so you can see better. There we go, 217, and I am multiplying by 3. There we go. Let's just put in the equal sign so we can get started. Okay then, so in our ones column we need to do 7 multiplied by 3. 7, 14, 21. So I need to put my 1 in my column, but then I need to carry that 2 underneath the tens column. I then need to do 3 multiplied by 1, which is 3, add the 2, which is 5, and move that into the correct place value column. And then finally I need to do 3 multiplied by 2, which is 6, so that also goes in there as well. So 3/4 of £868, the answer is £651. Okay, so remember, if your numerator is 1, obviously when you multiply by the numerator, you're going to get the same answer, okay? However, when you multiply by 2 or 3, if your numerator is a different number, you are going to get a different answer. So I would like you to pause this video here for me, please. Have a go at finding a third of 84. Now, because it is a third this time, you need to do 84 divided by 3. And then once you have that answer, you then need to multiply that answer by 1, which obviously will stay the same. Okay, and then for this side, you need to multiply your answer by 2 because you have got 2/3. Okay, so have a go at that to warm up your brain. You can pause this video here. Okay then, so moving on now, as I said today, we are using division to solve problems. So a few of your questions today will be word problems. Please do not let this worry you or stress you out or panic you, because there are lots of words. You just need to make sure that you find out the correct numbers that you need. So Ron has helped his mum wash the car 7 times. I'm going to highlight that 7 times already because I can see a number straight away. He gets the same amount of money each time he helps. Ron has earned £29.40. How much money does he get each time he helps wash the car? So in total, it tells us that Ron has earned £29.40. He has washed the car 7 times. So we need to find out how much each car wash costs. So we need to do £29.40, and because we are dividing, I'm going to use the short division to help us. So I'm just going to draw my bus stop method. There we go. And we are dividing by 7. Okay, now before I do anything just like yesterday, I'm going to put my decimal point in straight away. Okay then, so I now need to look at how many 7s go into 2. Well, I know straight away that is 0 because 2 is not in the 7 times table. I'm not going to forget about that 2 though. I'm going to carry on over to 29. How many 7s go into 29? So let's do my 7 times table. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. So I can see that 7 goes into 29, 1, 2, 3, 4 times because 35 is too big. I'm going to put my 4. Now 7 times 4 is 28 and we've got 29, so I need to carry that 1. Just make that nice and small so we can see that a bit better over there. Okay, so my next question is how many 7s go into 14, and I can see that 14 is 1, 2 times, so my answer will be 2. And then lastly, how many 7s go into 0? The answer is 0. So how much money does he get each time he helps wash the car? The answer is, make sure you put your pound sign, £4.20. Okay, I hope that was okay for you to follow. Remembering to always put your unit of measure. So this time we're using pounds. So that goes, the pound sign goes before. Okay then, so moving on, we have got Eva, Mo and Dexter, and they are having a go at the long jump. Eva says, I jumped 4.6 meters. Mo says, I jumped 3/4 of the length Eva jumped. And Dexter says, Eva jumped twice as far as me. How far did Mo and Dexter jump? Now, Dexter, I'm going to come to him straight away. He said that Eva jumped twice as far as him. So his score, Eva jumped double that score. Okay, so if Eva doubled that score, we need to halve it. We need to do the inverse to find out how far Dexter jumped. So if we go to 4.6, if we halve that 6, we know that we get 3. And if we halve the 4, we're going to get 2. So Dexter jumped 2.6 meters. Okay, hope that was nice and okay for you to follow. Now Mo, we're going back to finding the fraction of an amount. So remember, we need to divide by the denominator and multiply by the numerator. So we're looking at 4.6 this time. Now it's exactly the same if you have a decimal point. So you do your short division. Just see if I can extend that line. There we go. Okay, and we are dividing by our denominator, which is 4. Okay then, so how many 4s go into 4? We know the answer is 1. Just going to put my decimal point in. Now, how many 4s go into 6? We know the answer is, if we do our 4 times table, 4, 8, 12. 8 is too big, so it's got to go into 6 one time. But we've got a number that we need to carry. We've got a remainder, so I'm going to put a 0 here. There we go. So I can see that 4 times 1 is 4, but I've got 6. So I'm going to carry a small 2 as my remainder over to that 0. There we go. So now that becomes how many 4s go into 20. So if we carry on with our 4 times table, we will be able to see 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. You'll be able to see that it goes in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So I can then tell you that Mo jumped 1.15 meters. There we go. Okay. So remember, again, you will have lots of word problems today. Please don't let that panic you. Okay, so your work for today is here, and you have got 9 questions to have a go at. This last question here is quite tricky Okay, you've got to do lots of inverse, but I know that you are all amazing and all superstars, so you will be able to find those answers nice and easy. So I would like you to pause this video here so you can do your maths work, and then you can unpause it when you are ready to move on to your problem solving and reasoning work. Okay, so moving on to problem solving and reasoning. Now, there are lots and lots of words on this question, but please don't worry. So it says, Gary thinks that he should calculate £6.75 divided by 12 to solve this problem. Is he correct? Explain your thinking and solve the problem. Okay then, so here is the problem. Let's have a read. The local scout group are hosting a party. There are 12 scouts altogether. They all have to pay a small amount towards the party. 9 scouts have paid so far. In total, they have £6.75. How much does each scout have to pay? So, Gary thinks that he should calculate £6.75 divided by 12. So, we know that altogether they've got £6.75, but only 9 scouts have contributed to that. So not all scouts have contributed. So we can't divide that by 12 because only 9 have contributed. So our question is going to be £6.75. And we are going to divide that by 9. Okay, so we're not going to divide it by 12 because not all scouts have contributed. So we're going to divide it by 9. Okay then, let's quickly do our 9 times table down the side. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72. I'll just stop there. Okay, so how many 9s go into 6? I can see that that's 0 because we start with 9. So that's going to go there. Make sure I put my decimal point, which has hidden somewhere. I think it's there. Yep, there we go. Okay, now I'm not going to forget about that 6. I'm going to carry that across. I'm just going to make that nice and small. Okay then, so how many 9s go into 67? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because 8 would be too big. So 7 times. 9 times 7 is 63, and we've got 67. So we've got a remainder, which is 63, 64, 65, 66, 67. A remainder of 4. I'm going to carry that across to my 45. Then my next step is to see how many 9s go into 45. And I know that that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So how much does each scout have to pay? We have got £0.75. So you could either write your answer like that, or you could write your answer like that. Okay, both of those are fine. Now we know that Gary is incorrect. So Gary is, I'm just going to make that a bit smaller. There we go. Gary is incorrect because he wants to divide by 12 when only 9 scouts have contributed. There we go. Okay, so it does say to explain your thinking and solve your problem. So I've explained my thinking, I've solved the problem, and I found the correct answer. Okay then, so your problem solving and reasoning work today is very similar to the ones that you have already been doing. You've got a couple of those questions that we've just gone through. But again, bronze questions 1, 2, and 3. Silver questions 4, 5, and 6. And then gold questions 7, 8, and 9. Gold and platinum for questions 7, 8, 9. Okay then, have a super day, Year 6, and if you would like any help or support, please email your teachers and we will be more than happy to help you. See you all soon. Bye.